No, not yet.
You sure?
Not ready yet.
Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum.
Alright, start it up.
Yum. Okay, viewers, you already know what it is. Here we go. And we're live.
Yes, we are.
And boy, this is boy.
Yep, I am boy and he is he.
Do you have pronouns?
How you do? He and she.
He and she are your pronouns?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about cars. You like cars?
Cars? Yeah.
Yeah,
Vroom vroom, right?
You were talking about electric cars earlier. I know a little bit, but that's it.
Yeah, we only single word. Electric cars. Nothing else.
Yeah, we said electric cars. What do you know? I know Tesla, and then I know, what is it? I know hybrid
Neo?
and whatever.
Oh yeah, hybrid, but that's not really electric. I mean, it is electric, but when I'm saying it's not fully electric like a Tesla or what are those new cars called? Rivians? That's been really hyped up for a while now. I don't know if you know about them, but
Rivians.
yeah.
How do you spell that?
Rivian.
Rivian.
It's a truck. I forgot what was the name of the model, but
Let's see.
it is a truck.
Let me share this. Okay,
Yep.
what's
I
going
don't
on?
know if you watch one of the new MKB HD videos, but he did review a little bit, and I think he was daily driving it for a little bit. I think for like up for a week, and yeah, this is what it looks like pretty
Is this
much.
before or after the Cybertruck?
I think it was before the Cybertruck that they started developing concepts for this car. And I know there's another company called Lucids too, that are trying to compete with the Tesla Model S. Yeah.
This is weird. Let's go. Let's explore these websites. Okay, this is relevant to the electric car experience, definitely. Just people surfing.
Totally. I mean, but this car is advertised for off-road and adventure, I guess. So it kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay, that doesn't make sense. A surfboard in the middle of the woods. But sure, I guess
Okay.
from ocean to the forest. Yeah,
truck
starts
built.
at $67,500.
What does that EPA mean?
Uh,
I think my lingo is off. What does EPA mean?
no, I literally forgot. To be honest.
Let's do a quick search. EPA. Okay. Environmental Protection Agency. If that's right.
Oh yeah, government regulated.
So,
yeah.
This estimates a range of 314 miles on the thing.
Which is not bad. I mean, it's comparable to like the higher long ranges for the model I think S, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. You can try to look at Tesla
Tesla
and
Motors.
see their model. I don't know if it's sexy. Forgot about that.
Oh, this is real? I thought this was a myth.
No, it's real.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, is there an option that you can look at the trim?
The trim.
Yeah, the trim. Or, yeah, click order now or something. Like you're actually ordering one.
Bro, I feel bad for Uchel.
And then, what does this say? Long range? Yeah. I guess there's only two options, huh?
Long range performance, I heard, is crazy.
Yeah, performance-wise. I mean, look at long range already. It's 4.8. That's already quick. I mean, electric cars have instant power, pretty much. It's not like gasoline cars or petrol cars.
Interior?
Interior.
I'll go with the black.
Yeah.
7-seat.
Not 7-seat. Yep. And this is the Model Y, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is basically a smaller Model X, pretty much. I wouldn't call it affordable either, but I know that when they first came out last year, they had quality issues like the door panels and interior quality and all that kind of stuff. Because I think during that time when the pandemic started is when the production started, and I guess no, some of them were produced in China, but they never got shipped out to America. So Tesla had to basically develop it in California. And as you know, Americans don't really produce a lot of products. So we had some quality issues, or Tesla had quality issues with their cars.
Yes.
And let me just say, wasn't worth $50,000 for that kind of quality. And I'm pretty sure they still have the same problem, but maybe, what do you know?
Tesla pandemic.
Bruh.
Well, I guess you can search that up, but it was specifically the Model Y that we were just looking at.
You could do long division. You
Okay.
could do division, you could do.
Let's see if automotive news can provide. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I guess I got the number.
That's what you're trying to solve.
Sport utility.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They did price reduce all their models during that time.
Tesla Model Y quality pandemic
Issues. But
putting 20,000. No, I just want the block.
why is that guy shirtless?
I don't know,
Wait
I
a
just-
second.
Yeah, what's my
Okay.
CPU usage right now? My PC is screaming.
I don't know, man.
Okay. May not have sold. Automotive plants were shut down. Car sales dropped. People stopped traveling. Many people switched to working from home. Tesla.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's true.
Delivery of their vehicles early on, since many of them published regular views of the electric SUV. We've covered. It's in the YouTube video. I don't know. I gotta look into the legality behind that, but
Self-driving.
let's look
Wouldn't
at
recommend
the
it.
Rivian. Yeah, we had a discussion in one of my classes, just a little bit.
Sleeping while having autopilot on. Yeah.
Kind of. I just kind of brought up that I don't really have the absolute faith in
Full automation. Well,
Autopilot.
it's not really. It's really not full automation yet, anyways.
Yeah.
But I guess some people believe that it is already, and I don't know why. We're not even in that stage yet, but I know that some people like to bypass that. Keep your hands on the steering wheel by, I think, wrapping around like tape or something like that. Something like that. It's wrapping around stuff on the steering wheel to basically bypass that.
Is it really that? Oh.
Yeah, see? Oh,
Hackers-
wait.
This is insider.
What?
Hackers
No,
stuck a
no,
2-inch
no,
strip
no,
of
no.
tape. Wait, yeah, this is interesting. On a 35 mile per hour speed sign and successfully tricked 2 Teslas into accelerating 50 miles per hour above.
Really?
They
That
stuck.
sounds really interesting.
Oh, shoot. Okay, this isn't it, but I mean, this was over a year ago. That's
that
funny.
sounds really interesting, actually.
They stuck a 2-inch strip of tape and tricked 2 Teslas into accelerating to 85 miles per hour.
What? They turned that 3 to
into
8?
an 8. And tricked
That's
the...
actually really funny.
That's interesting. Okay.
But also dangerous at the same time. What if it was like a neighborhood straight, and they were going 85.
That is dangerous. Yeah, no, that's highway speed.
Yeah, exactly.
So
More, not more. I guess average. A lot of people drive fast nowadays, but I don't know about Rivian that much, so we would have to go over this.
from the hottest places to the coldest, from 130 to -25 are okay. 314 when paired with
That's
21
not
inch
bad.
wheels.
Well, yeah, the thing is with electric cars is it's very temperature based. Because the range is basically affected by temperature. So let's say if it's hot, it's gonna, I guess, decrease the range of the car a little bit, but I think cold is where it's gonna affect a lot. Because if I remember right, I watched a video of a guy driving his Model 3 in the winter, and it was advertised as, I think, 311 miles, and he only got from a full charge like 280, something like that. But I don't know, man.
What kind of?
We would have to fact check that.
As in normal use?
Normal use, yeah, obviously, not like hard acceleration or anything like that.
Holy!
Oh,
This is strange.
now that we're on the topic of electric cars, search of Rimac.
Title, by the way.
What is it?
Rimac. R
Rim.
I. Yeah. Ac. And then, yeah.
Croatian car manufacturer.
Yeah. It's one of the first Croatian car manufacturers. Look at that.
Telling you, you can't
Is this
polish
a
It's
supercar?
too.
You can't polish it.
Yeah. But it's kind of trying to be like an everyday use too at the same time. That thing is 200 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. 1.9.
Yeah, that sounds like a supercar.
It's insane. And they can use unlimited amount of launch controls, and it still wouldn't affect the battery. Like, it wouldn't overheat or anything like that. And I think they advertised their range to be 600 miles, I think. Something like that, yeah. But we'll have to look at it.
Oh, just 2 slides?
Does it? That's it? Does it show? Yeah, there you go.
That's... Oh, I'm a little hesitant to play the video, but I'll do that.
Why?
Because stuff and reasons.
Yeah.
Nevera. Okay. Nevera was born to outperform, just full stop, no period.
I guess. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Now you're 100 on? Now my lead race?
Yeah. And look at some of the photos, I guess. Oh, it's blurred out, though. There you go.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
That looks nice.
-4.
Yeah.
That's the remainder?
I think this is... The first one was the concept one. I don't know if you can search her up again, but...
Yes, this will be featured. This looks like this will be featured in the next Transformers movie.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, it's such a sexy car, not gonna lie. Especially for daily use? Oof. Yeah, but I think the starting price of this is 1.6 million USD?
How many cars are switching to this thumb, or not thumb, this little knob to switch gears?
A lot, I guess, but I know that some car manufacturers are using those buttons, but I've never seen a car manufacturer with a dial before. It's very interesting. I don't know if you know, but those the turn signals, but instead it's changed into the the car positions for driving. It's so weird. I don't know if you can search it up, but Mercedes has it. It's on the steering wheel. Mercedes, yeah, not turn signal, I guess, yeah. Just say, yeah. It's not turn signal, but...
Okay.
Let me search it up.
The Mercedes, what model is it? What car?
C300.
C300. The C300 sedan. $41,600 MSRP.
I don't know if I can find it.
Drivetrain? I don't know what most of this means.
Yeah, you're not a car drive, but let me think. I think GMC also does it too.
12.6 Q. Oh, I don't know how relative that is. 2-liter inline 4 turbo. That.
Yeah,
that
2
sounds
liter.
great. 2-liter. 10.5 to 1 compression ratio. Whoa. Wow. I don't. Rack and pinion? Oh my gosh. That's next level. Athletic.
Yo, Sammy, when are you gonna edit this?
Eco stop system.
When are you gonna fix this?
I don't know.
At this point, we're just looking at random car manufacturers.
I mean, okay, that's not.
Is,
I don't know Mercedes.
Yeah,
This
never
one,
mind then.
One is that a? Okay, they measure.
Yeah, 1 point. Okay,
almost
I guess
2,000 horsepower.
2,000 almost, but yeah, 1.97 060, which is insane. And then quarter of a mile 9.3,
A train?
and then I think what does that say?
402-meter time. Why is there so specific with?
What is
with
that? So that's weird. What?
402-meter time.
Oh no, that's 0 to 300 kilometers.
Yeah, this is 0 to 300.
That's 9.3.
This is 0 to 100.
Yeah, it's so hard to read.
This is like the 50-yard dash flip thing.
I guess so.
Top speed
But,
412.
Oh, top. Wait, so how much is that? That's like 260, right? Wait, do a conversion right now. 412. That's really high. I think that's like 270. Oh, 256 only?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad at all, so.
And then
But it's
120
not.
kilowatt hours.
That's pretty big.
Extraordinary technology, exceptional engineering. Why electric? Electric is Genesis, pioneered by Croatia. Oh, Nikola Tesla. I did not know. Maybe I knew this, but I didn't know he was Croatian. Electric is Genesis, pioneered by Croatian engineer and futurist Nikola Tesla. Electric is one of the earliest and most effective forms of power. By specializing exclusively in electric performance, we're able to engineer and extract the most extreme performance from our hypercars. So they go a degree above supercars and call it a hypercar.
Hypercar. Yep.
4 motors, 4 wheels. Okay.
I think each wheel is, yeah. I mean, you can do the math.
And then raw TV. Raw TV.
No idea.
Power where you need it instantly. Calculates the amount of torque deployed to each wheel over 100 times
So
a second.
basically, each wheel is having 500 horsepower, pretty much, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, I'll make a killer unicycle from that.
Killer unicycle.
Or a one wheel. I can make a one wheel out of these engines. Go.
I think as you know.
Fast. Mono coke core. Core strength solids. I don't know what that means.
No.
I'll search it up later.
Yeah, but this car is pretty light, honestly. Just because it has a lot of carbon fiber bodywork. But yeah, obviously the batteries are a little bit, heavy, but otherwise than that, it's not bad.
Unmistakably Rimac. Right.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
Both are substandard weather.
How can this thing be?
I know.
I could confuse this for what? A Pagani? A
A
Koenigsegg?
Pagani? More like a Koenigsegg, yeah, but definitely not a Pagani. Pagani has very distinctive styling. So does Koenigsegg, but I would understand if you mistaken it for what was it, the Regera? Yeah, the Regera. There you go.
The Koenigsegg Regera.
Yeah, if you look at the taillight.
I remember that.
I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Technology. This is what we're about. This is what we do. Engineering. I'm an engineering science major. Let's look at that.
Oh, would you look at that?
Bidding essay?
What is this?
Did you mean foreboding essay?
I guess. Yo. Okay, yeah. There you go.
The largest single carbon fiber piece of the industry, encasing the car's battery to form a compact yet solid structure. Nevera is exceptionally strong and safe, meeting strict global homologation standards and delivering the most rigid structure of any car ever made. Weight less than 200 kilograms. 2,200 carbon fiber ply. Let's convert that.
That is really impressive.
Pounds. 440 pounds. So Brian Shaw. Torsional stiffness 70 nanometers per degree. That sounds impressive because of the nanometers, but I don't know what that is in relation to other cars.
Honestly, I don't either. I don't pay attention to those kind of stuff.
We'll look at that later. Aluminum
Maybe
inserts.
if I was an engineer. There you go, the battery.
Shoot. Designed in-house from scratch to sit at the very heart of Nevera. Or Nevera, whatever. Power comes from a unique H-shaped liquid-cooled, that's interesting, 120 kilowatt-hour battery, capable of producing 1.4 megawatts of power. The lithium-manganese-nickel battery forms an integral part of the car's core, adding 37% structural stiffness. Nevera's benefits from its battery placement with an ultra-low center of gravity.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's very true.
This is some physics stuff.
Definitely not 1-to-1 weight ratio, but close enough. I mean, for an electric car, I mean, most companies get that almost 1-to-1 weight ratio through making it a little bit flat, like Tesla, I guess.
How does that work?
But I don't know.
Ratio.
The weight ratio?
Yeah.
50-50 weight distribution. What else?
How?
But what do you mean by
What
that?
kind of weight distribution are we? As in from across the
As in-
whole car?
As in, like, the whole car in general, yeah. But
Okay.
that's why I guess, like,
Oh, no, you're right.
sport cars are basically rear engine because of weight distribution. That's part of the reason why. That's why you don't see a lot of Lamborghinis or Ferraris are having, like, front engines. That's why they're mostly at the back, because of weight distribution
Okay. All right.
and aerodynamics.
That sounds about
But
right. 4 bespoke permanent magnet oil-cooled electric. Wait. Permanent magnet oil-cooled electric motors power Nevera's 4 wheels individually. Drivetrain, yep, that's for the wheels. Capable of instantly delivering maximum torque at 0 RPM.
0 RPM.
I'll have to look into that.
I wish that was possible in regular cars.
Nevera's motors are 97% efficient and maintenance-free throughout their operating life. Huh.
Maintenance free.
Maintenance-free in a drivetrain.
I hope so. But I think that I heard that the buyers get like a lifetime warranty on the batteries or something like that. And there was any problems, they would get replaced with a new one.
Oh, so it's
If
like...
I'm right.
So maintenance-free for the user.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Throughout their
That's
operating
assuming, yeah. That's assuming if nothing happens.
life. Front
Like,
and rear.
they haven't crashed it or anything.
Okay, horsepower NM. I don't know what unit NM. Nanometers. I don't know.
Newton meters, I don't know. Nanometers, Newton meters, I don't know.
0 to 60 in 1.85 seconds.
I thought it said 1.97. Wait a second.
That was,
wait, that was
kilometers.
zero to kilometers, yeah. My bad.
Okay, using the latest brake-by-wire technology, Navera's braking system is controlled and connected by a complex electro-hydraulic system in order to achieve optimum energy efficiency by actively combining regenerative braking and friction brakes. Right. It also enables autonomous driving functionality, such as the driver coach. Power steering.
I mean, not something new,
If you ain't.
but sure.
Oh, is this how it works? Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how this attaches to the
Are
whole
you checking stuff
thing
off,
here.
Sammy? What's happening?
A drive-by-wire system when in driver
Oh,
coach
no,
mode
there's
to
just so many comments
demonstrate
being added.
optimum racing lines. Cool. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of stuff here I'm just glossing over. On-track autonomous ability. So, autopilot? Navera
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
comes equipped with the latest autonomous driving technology, which enables its unique driver coach, adding a new immersive dimension to the driving experience.
Go to sleep.
We're
Shit, I can't sleep anymore. Oh my God. These added
So they're basically
comments.
having AI to help the driver get better track time. It's basically what I'm getting at here. I'm actually kind of curious how that
I
works.
see autonomous driving technology here, and I immediately...
Look at down there. Evaluates performance and provides. Okay, never mind.
evaluates performance and provides guidance to engage you and enhance your on-track
Yeah, the
performance.
coach. I didn't mean the autonomous, but
Okay. Interesting.
I found that interesting actually. Oh, maybe I should spend 1.6 million to get a track car
Is it?
and a daily driver.
12?
I think so. It's yeah.
Up to
I think it's
160
1.6.
meters ahead. Really? 160 meters? Preventing that's far.
Yep.
12 ultrasonic sensors scan the car surroundings up to 160 meters ahead, preventing preventable collisions. 13 cameras provide a 360-degree coverage for ultimate all-around vision.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are using NVIDIA. Forgot
NVIDIA?
about that.
How does NVIDIA play into... How do they get into cars and stuff? How do
I don't know, to be honest. They just did. I know that some company like Neo are basically using the NVIDIA architecture with their autopilot AI, but we'll have to see.
12
Give me a
ultrasonic
second.
sensors scan the car's surroundings up to 160 meters ahead, preventing potential collisions. 13 cameras provide a 360-degree coverage for ultimate all-around vision.
Oh, true. You gotta-
Onboard NVIDIA Drive Pegasus supercomputer. Whoa! Supercomputer is in charge of processing 6 terabytes of data per driving hour. Cool. Alright, I think I've seen enough of these cars. I don't know nothing. Let's see, what can we get out of Rivian? Okay, capability, performance,
Wait, so we're going
drive
to-
through 3+ feet of water? Whoa. Rock crawl at 100% grade. I don't know what that means. Traverse just about any terrain with 14.9 inches of ground clearance with a 0 to 60 in as quick as 3 seconds, depending on your tire selection. It also delivers the on-road handling of a sports car. Cool.
That's pretty late.
Okay, aluminum alloy, ultra-high strength steel, and carbon fiber. I think that's opposed to the Rivian. Was that right? No. I'm not. What was it? The Nevera, which had a full carbon fiber frame. This one says aluminum alloy, ultra-high strength steel, and carbon fiber are designed for enhanced safety.
I'm pretty sure there was a name for it.
I'm assuming, you know what, I'm just going to walk into this, I'm just going to straight up say, I'm going to walk into this thinking that carbon fiber is the best of all of these. So I'll be like, oh, it's not carbon fiber, because it doesn't say it, it doesn't say it, so I'm just going to assume carbon fiber is the strongest. Our platform's low center of gravity helps prevent rollover and keeps you confidently planted. To help improve safety further, a range of driver assistance features are standard on every Rivian vehicle.
Roger, you did not guess that. You did not just say that. No way. Oh my god.
Okay. You know what? That's pretty cool.
520 miles. Starting at $77,000.
But the range on here is nice. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's way more. It's actually a little bit more than some
that's so
gasoline
geometric.
cars.
Oh, this is weird.
But what?
No,
What's
it's
weird?
just I don't know. It just looks like a
Honestly, the back reminds me of Porsche. The Taycan.
You don't even have to go to driver's ed.
Oh, speaking of Taycan,
this is in.
let's pull that up too.
That's not even bad. You can just
The Porsche Taycan. That's also an electric car that Porsche just created like last year.
It looks so geometric. Air Pure,
Yeah.
Air Touring, Air Grand Touring.
I mean, it's all about. Wait, what the? How many?
Air Dream Edition.
How many models do they have? Wait a second.
I can't click on this.
Okay, keep going, right?
Air Pure.
Okay,
Oh, it's
that's
design
just
errors.
way too confusing.
Let's design our Lucid Air.
Lucid Air. Lucid Dreams.
Do I have to accept the cookies? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, touring.
620 horsepower. That's not enough, totally.
Oh, that's not intuitive. They individualize each of the things. Oh, these graphics are elite. Whoa. Okay. Is this stored on the cloud or something, or what?
Most likely, yeah.
This feels like Google Stadia.
I mean, you might be right.
Okay, Infinite Black. That's alright, but this is what I'm about. Oh.
Ew. I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, this looks 90% black and about 10% red. Maybe I'm being generous. Maybe 95% black. But I thought it would be a more pronounced red, but you know, it's red. Platinum, you know, I'm about that platinum. Oh, this is included,
Yeah,
okay. Glass
platinum,
canopy is optional. How do I change this? If I just click off the thing, will I... No? Okay. 20-inch aero light. I don't know the difference between these, but this looks nice. This reminds me of when I used to customize LeBron shoes back in the day on the Nike site. I never saved them. But this reminds me of customizing the LeBron. Whatever this is. Santa Cruz. Wait, did that change color? Oh, it's the interior.
Yeah,
Oh, we get
I
a
was
first
gonna say.
person. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. Whoa, I'm getting... I mean, there... I have no
wait.
choice.
Speaking of electric cars, look at the new Mercedes. I think it's called the EQS.
X. EQS
S.
580.
Yeah, look at the interior.
True.
Okay, I'll look at that
No.
in a second.
Yeah,
Mojave, this
Like-
is what I'm about.
try to remember this interior and then compare it. Wait, I just realized they're copying Porsche's design for the screen.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess Lucid kind of copied Porsche, but that's fine, I guess.
What is my CPU usage? Gee, what is going on?
One quote supporting each character.
What was your
It's so free.
PC?
According to
Like
Rain
the
Meter.
PS4?
No, the PC. It does sound like
Yeah,
it's a little bit louder than I wish. But this is nice. Okay, and then the Mercedes. I'm gonna close this out before my CPU explodes. 22, 2 updated. 2020, 2 updated, said future. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the design.
Oh, a trim. This is what you were talking about?
No, I was talking about the interior.
My bad.
Because the interior has a 55-inch across basically the dash of the car. I don't know if you can look at the interior or not of the car, but...
No. I want to build a vehicle.
You think so?
Which one are we doing?
Pinnacle.
We have to do Pinnacle. Oh, yeah. Hey, I hope this one's more fluid. No? Can I... Please?
Wait, can you not look at the interior?
Hold on. Oh, that's a first person this, right? I've seen this. Marquez did this, right?
Yeah, I think so, but... Oh my god, look at that screen.
I've seen this. Yeah.
53 inches of screen.
Look at that.
Isn't that crazy?
That's nice. That's more than 4 feet of screen.
Yeah, exactly.
But why
I don't
here?
know if they have screens. I have no idea,
Does
honestly.
the passenger have a responsibility? If they're...
No, not really.
If they're gonna put it here?
I mean, some supercar manufacturers put that, I guess, like Ferrari, to show the speed, but not like a separate infotainment like that. I wonder if you can play any games on that. Probably not.
Okay, I remember this from his video. You can just look at the mirror and it changes for you.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. And also, I think on the top of the line trim, the door actually opens and closes it for you, which is very interesting. It's not like Rolls-Royce where you push a button. It actually closes it for you automatically, which is weird. But I think there's one thing that I forgot. Oh, automatic high beam. I know that the Euro spec of this car has it, but the US doesn't because of US automotive regulations. But
Ah!
I got bored.
The chip shortage. The chip shortage. Chips. Okay, interesting. I've seen this. Save your build. No, okay. Alright, I'm good. Okay, that's Mercedes. And that's Tesla.
At least it's in proper ML. Oh, it's not even proper.
And I've seen Tesla. What's that one with the oh, the Plaid, the Model S Plaid. Yes. This is the one that has the flippin' thing. The Witcher 3? What? Do you see this?
yeah, Witcher 3? I don't think so.
The Witcher 3. Fallout Shelter. Is that
I can barely
Cuphead?
see anything.
Witcher
think so.
3. Fallout Shelter. Cuphead. Etc. Oh, there it is.
There you go. Yeah,
Oh, come on. Polytopia. Cat Quest. Question mark. And I think that says Beach Buggy Racing. But look at this, dude. I mean, if this wasn't clean enough.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The Model S is like the only one that has an actual tachometer, but
all right, I'm gonna minimize this because I've seen this and I got a lot of questions for you after looking at this. I watched the video on MKBHD. There's a lot of radical changes here. I'm gonna look through this and I'm gonna ask you some things.
okay.
Beyond ludicrous. Yep, ludicrous no mode. They pride themselves on that. A quarter mile in 9.23 seconds at
That is super impressive, honestly.
155 miles per hour. Electric powertrain. So they put it here instead of back here, right? With the Navara.
Yeah.
Okay. Plaid. Why do they have to call it
Will,
plaid?
new emotion.
Is the interior
I don't
plaid?
know.
Is there another meaning to the word plaid?
Maybe there is. Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, superchargers along the way. I've encountered a few.
Manhattan to Boston.
Oh, this is realistic. This is more realistic.
Oh, yeah,
Manhattan
for
to
us.
Boston. Dude, it takes longer to travel across California than it does to go from two of the most iconic cities in the United States.
Yeah, true.
Fort Lauderdale to Orlando. Same drill.
No, nothing about
Okay, I
Florida.
remember watching Joe Rogan, and they have Tesla has a very good safety rating on their cars, and then Elon
Oh
Musk
yeah, they definitely do.
talked about it on their joint. 250 meters. That's
Ugly.
90 more than the Navara.
Yeah. Yep. From 160, right?
Yes. Autopilot.
And we thought that was impressive.
Future of driving. I don't know. They gotta fix that. We discussed in one of my classes. We were talking about the Boring Company, and then just Elon Musk's type of stuff. I was like, man, and then the Hyperloop, and then there were a few car gurus
Oh yeah. I
in
know
my
what you're
class.
talking about.
They were talking about Hyperloop going 4,000 miles an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. It's been a while since I've been updated with it, honestly. I didn't really do my research.
Yeah. And then I proposed the idea, saying, I'll tell you later. Hold on. Okay, autopilot. Okay. Played. Drag coefficient. Yeah, I know coefficient. I just don't know what this means. And supercharging max 250 kilowatt.
I keep forgetting how heavy electric cars are. Look at that. 4,500.
Have you seen? You've seen the stuff on the Model S Plaid, right? Did you know on the steering wheel they got, instead of the little lever switch thing they put to turn signal, it's touch buttons on the steering wheel. Have you seen those?
Yeah, it's like a Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini has
what is
those?
that? Ferrari.
They do
It's
those?
buttons. Yeah, it's buttons.
Oh, that's weird.
It's not like the turning signal like dials is weird, but
What if that's the future? Imagine.
no, I would not like that.
I wouldn't either. I mean, maybe it's fine, but then you got to rework the whole. They got to rework a little bit of the, I guess, the driver's ed curriculum to adapt to
Driver's
the.
ed curriculum.
Imagine in a few years. we
Yeah, a
get-
few years. Go to Benson's. Yeah, press on autopilot.
Yeah, use your thumb.
and then
Just tap it.
yeah, tap it,
No,
and there you go.
they have autopilot school for
Autopilot school.
driving. Autopilot.
Yeah, autopilot
All
school.
electric cars. And then they got the touch, and then even it's no longer slam the steering wheel to honk. There's a little horn on the right.
I mean, some cars do actually have that.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
a horn, like button instead of like pushing it.
Why do they do that?
I don't know, honestly. I guess to make it a little bit more reachable, which is not needed because
And
it's
then-
literally so big.
And then instead of
Literally
the
just push it.
console, instead of the console on your right,
Yeah.
the touch screen, you just
Mhm.
drag it along the left edge to change gear.
Yeah, right.
And then on top of that, you got that little F1 racing
Steering wheel.
thing. It's not even. I don't even know if it's a wheel at that point. But
I don't know. Some people like it. Some people don't. Some people don't like it because they can't relax their hands on top while
Yeah.
driving. But I don't
So-
usually do that. For me, that's a huge plus for me. If I was getting that car, I would drive the heck out of it every single day. But my tires will be gone by then.
like a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, like a Nintendo Switch. Yep. Something like that. Or the what is it? The Wii stick or the Wii?
The Wii U?
Yeah, the Wii U, the joystick or whatever you want to call it. Something like that. I don't know. But
That's a strange direction we're going in.
I
Considering.
don't know. I would like to drive my car. I don't really want an AI to do it for me, but some people do appreciate that because they hate driving, or either that or they're just bad at driving.
You know, Guy Fieri
But
sometimes caps on
who knows,
What do you
right?
think about automation?
I think automation. I don't know. I don't think automation is going to be a problem unless people are being stupid. Like those Tesla drivers literally sleeping in the back.
Yeah.
But automation for like basically like transportations like or public transportations like buses and taxis and all that, I think it's
Yeah, but I
fine.
feel like Mexican food
But
is
for I guess everyday use and expecting people to think that it's I guess replacing normal driving, I don't think it's really going to happen, to be honest. Unless if you wait 10 more years, I guess. But we don't have that infrastructure to basically do all that. But I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't really have any strong feelings for autopilot, I guess.
Okay.
I just like traditional driving. There you go. I don't know about you.
Me? I don't know. You were into Yang back in the late 2019. What did you research on him? How did you
Yang?
how did you become a fan in the first place?
I don't know, man. I just kept hearing his like I guess his speeches and I was like, actually, this is not bad, but you know, I think that's a pretty unpopular opinion on the outcomes of the, you know, election.
The election?
But I don't know.
Did you follow his
Yeah.
mayor run for
What?
New York mayor?
No, I didn't
Oh,
actually.
he ran for mayor of New York, and I think he lost, but he had a short stint, as campaigning as mayor of New York and whatever.
I think where he lost his followers was the UBI.
Yeah, a lot of people were conflicted on that.
Yeah.
Do you have a stance?
I mean, to be honest with you, it makes sense. But yet again, that would also include other problems like increase in tax and basically lowering salaries, I guess. But I don't know, man. I really don't have an opinion on that because I'm not really knowledgeable about that kind of stuff. But I mean, that's basically what happened with us, right? Because we got our basically unemployment checks, you know, $1,000, but
stimulus?
it's not every month. Yeah, stimulus check, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I don't know if you got one. Did you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Because I got one.
All I know is I had funds wired into my bank account, which is
Yeah.
a lot. I don't know if that's a stimulus check or anything, if I'm eligible
I don't know.
for stuff like that.
All you have to be is unemployed.
Okay.
I don't know.
You like anime?
You want to end this podcast?
I mean, I got... What else? We're at 48 minutes.
I don't know. We haven't been talking about.
Yeah, we talked about electric cars. Whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't in depth though, but still.
What are your... I don't know. Let's just grasp at straws and whatever. We'll just talk about things. Hot
No,
or
no.
not, you feel? Hot or
guess.
not. What character is your Kakashi guy from on your shirt? Or I mean, what is it? It's an anime, right? Naruto?
Take a guess. There you go.
Okay.
Naruto.
Were you a big
Make a reservation.
Naruto fan? Or are you still a big Naruto fan?
Hmm.
Are you guys not reading that Mario?
Stop watching Naruto. I can tell you that.
Really?
I've stopped on Shippuden episode 70. But the thing is, I watched all the fillers for Naruto.
Yeah.
Original and Naruto Shippuden. Especially Shippuden. I had to rewatch Shippuden twice. And I'm only on episode 70. Keep that in mind. And I lost interest of it real quick. Just because of the... I guess the side story. It's just
Oh my god, busy.
Boring?
bland, honestly. It's boring. It has nothing to do with... I guess the storyline. I mean, that's what you call fillers too, but
Yeah.
it's not really. I don't know. I think his name was Sora or whatever, and
Oh, Sora.
basically he was fighting. I don't know what he was. He was like abducted by one of the bad guys. I don't know what they're called honestly, but I guess they were like grave robbers, and one of the grave robbers was his dad's brother or something like that, and the dad and the brother fought each other, and his dad died or lost. I mean, yeah, I kind of forgot to be honest, but
Okay. What are you watching right now?
right now I'm taking a hiatus. I'm not really watching anything, but last time I watched Fire Force, and I'm on season 1, episode 15.
Okay.
Still have not
And then
progressed.
you're reading manga right now at the moment, you said?
Yeah, I'm reading a lot of manga right now, but I think most of the people would not know what these mangas are, to be honest, because they're mostly rom-coms.
Rom-coms? Whoa.
Yeah. Well, everyone definitely knows Fate's Stay Night. That's one of the mangas I'm reading right now. And the others are Domestic Girlfriend,
I've heard that.
as some of you people probably
That's
might.
an anime adaptation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Manga to anime, yeah. And I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of like it, even though a lot of people say it's a hot dumpster fire. I don't know if you need an explanation or not about the storyline. Do you know anything about the story?
No.
So basically, there's a guy named Natsuo, and there's a girl named Rui, right?
Mhm.
In the beginning of the story, they went to a mixer, and those two, Rui and Natsuo, went to a different school, right?
Okay.
And they went to the mixer because of their friend.
What's a mixer?
And a mixer is basically like karaoke or whatever karaoke place. And they met each other, and then they were like not really interacting with their friends or anything. It felt like it felt like the girl Rui was not really interested in basically being there. So Natsuo came up to her and basically said, do you want to go out and out of here?" And then Natsuo made an excuse for her to her friends and his friends that she didn't feel well. And then they went out, and then she went, I mean, not she, but Natsuo started talking to her, right? And they were really literally asked if, they want to do the deed,
Yeah? Yeah, donut?
And yeah. And it happened, right?
Okay.
And Rui says to forget all about it, right?
Yeah.
And then there it comes Natsuo with wait. Okay. So he's in school, right? And basically he's in love with his teacher. Her name is Hina. And basically Hina is crying on the rooftop, and she was like, and Natsuo sees her crying and asks if she needs any help, but she doesn't, right? And then I think that day of, he came back home from school, and his dad, it was on the phone, right? And basically he came back home, and his dad was like, "Oh yeah, so my girlfriend's coming over." And I was like, "Since when did you get a girlfriend?" And then he was like, "Oh, they're coming in like 30 minutes. Oh, you..." And then there, Natsuo was like, "Oh, you should have told me sooner, right?" Guess who shows up? The sensei
I'm out.
and the girl that he effed with.
Mm-hmm.
And he faints literally. As soon as he opened the door, he faints. And he wakes up to them literally in his basically house. And they had dinner together, and guess what?
What?
1 week later, they start living in under the same roof.
Are you...
Yeah, under the same roof,
That's a. Oh, I get
and
it.
they become step siblings. And then it gets it's a hot dumpster fire. But to be honest with you, it makes it also unique to
Yeah.
other romance animes. I don't know. I personally like it, but that's a pretty unpopular opinion. So someone might flame me on this for saying that.
Have you
But
seen the anime for this?
anime adaptation, yeah, I watched it first before I read the manga, but I like it.
Do you like manga or anime better?
Uh, Personally, I don't know. I would say I just like anime or the animation just because you can basically see how they act and all that, but and their movement and everything, I guess, and their but with the manga, I guess there's more story to it because they don't have to wait for the animation or anything. It's like already there,
Yeah.
all of it is there, like the story and everything. And basically, the animation sometimes skips like little stuff, I guess, which also bothers me a little bit, but it really doesn't affect the story, to be honest. But I just like to know those little things, I guess. But
Okay.
I don't know. Got anything else for me?
Do you read? You collect? Do you read books, the manga books, or do you just collect them?
I've not been reading it just because I guarantee you those books are going to be gone in like a day or two
Yeah, you
if I
gotta.
read all of them.
Where do you keep your collection?
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, that's all I have right now. That shelf. One shelf. Yep. I would say I have about 30 books on that shelf.
And you said you haven't read them yet, right?
No, I haven't read them yet. I only read 2 books. And I'm waiting for another one to come in. But it's been delayed.
Are those ones you've already read on your phone, or are those different manga?
There's one that actually there's 2 that I've watched already. Or 3 actually. One is Demon Slayer and one is A Silent Voice. I don't know if you heard of the movie Silent Voice. And one is called Horimiya. A Silent Voice is basically the storyline is basically I forgot what his name was. How did I forget the name already? Give me a second. I know the girl's name is Nishimiya, and the guy's name is Ishida. There you go. Ishida and Nishimiya. So Ishida and Nishimiya was, I think, back in their middle school days, they were in the same class together. I think it was 6th grade. And basically Nishimiya is deaf, right? So she can only do sign language. And Nishimiya was basically the class clown. The class clown. And basically she would every time that she would see Nishimiya, she would basically take out her hearing aid and rip it out of her ear. And basically like mess around with her or just like throw it away out of the window. And it got to a point where it was very like serious. So like the parents of Nishimiya got involved or the mom, and basically she got transferred. And I think I don't know what grade they were in, but I know they were in high school, and basically Nishimiya and Ishida met again, and they I think Nishimiya ran away or something like that. And yeah, I don't know, it's been a while since I've watched it, but I don't exactly remember what happened, to be honest. But all I can say is the anime is basically about like let's say bullying and all that kind of stuff and suicide and yeah, and how basically Ishida, who was an introvert, became, I guess, you know, made friends and everything, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but you would have to watch the movie, I guess. It's a really good movie. It's 2 hours long, but it's worth it. Anything else?
Have you seen Squid Game?
Squid Game? No, not yet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have not watched it. Yeah.
What do you know about it? I don't know.
All I know is just a game that's basically, I think it's about. I think they were invited to a game and they were basically offered with money. And if you basically win the game or something like that, you get the money. And if you don't win the game, I think you get killed or something like that. Or yeah, I don't know really much about Squid Game that much, but all I know is a psychological game. That's all I can say.
A psychological game.
I don't know anything about the Squid Game. All I know is those candies that everyone's been making.
Oh, the Dalgona thing?
Dalgona is basically baking soda and sugar. That's all it is.
Our family made the Dalgona coffee a while back. But
yeah, so did I.
What is it? It's not baking soda when you make the coffee, right? Or something?
No, it's not baking soda. It's shoot, I forgot. What was it? Yeah, I forgot, to be honest with you. What was it? Let me search it up.
I don't know. We made that, and it didn't. From what I remember, it didn't taste like the whatever baking soda joint. It just tasted like coffee with some whipped coffee topping on top of it. That's what it tasted.
Yeah,
like.
pretty much. Holy crap! This is so bright. So it was basically consisted of sugar, coffee, cold water, and that was it. Really?
Sugar, coffee, and cold water.
Oh, it was that simple, huh?
And then what? You whisk it?
Yeah, you whisk it. I didn't hand whisk it. Did you?
I don't remember. I didn't make it.
Oh, you didn't make it. I used a machine, but it wasn't. Yeah. If you use a hand, it'll take forever, to be honest with you. But I kind of liked it personally. We made a little bit too much last time, but I don't know. I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff, but
I mean, I'm not a coffee drinker by default, so
am I.
it was alright.
It was alright. I don't know. I like my coffee a little bit bitter, just because that's the function of coffee. Keep you awake.
Yeah.
But
Do you take cold showers?
I did for a little bit. Definitely not anymore. I mean, cold showers are good for you because it basically strengthens your immunity system and what is it? Speeds up your metabolism. That's all I know. And it keeps you awake a lot longer. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
For a fact, because I tried it and I did it like I think around this time.
Last
and
year?
I stayed up until no, this summer. Oh no, yeah, this summer. It was before I got a job, so I took a shower around this time, and I stayed up until 7 a.m. in the morning. From that cold shower, I drank no coffee, no tea, nothing else, just that cold shower, and I stayed up that late. It was not a fun day. I had a terrible sleeping schedule for the next 2 weeks. I cannot have a consistent bedtime. I can tell you that. But I don't know. But if you want to keep awake all day long, I recommend cold showers.
Yeah.
So
Kind of.
that is
tried
cool.
that.
You did?
Well, yeah, I mean,
How was your experience?
I mean, it was fine, but now it's winter. I just find it hard. Usually, I take cold showers. I take depending on how much willpower I have when I wake up. It usually kind of correlates with the temperature of my showers. So last night I got about, I don't know, 6-7 hours of sleep. I took a lukewarm shower this morning, and now I'm just
You're
whatever.
just dead.
I just couldn't bring myself to take a cold shower because I had not that much sleep and whatever.
Yeah.
But likely tomorrow I might take a cooler shower.
What is that you're drinking?
This is Cold Spring, and then I have a little packet here. It's I got this from Aldi. It's the Fit and Active iced tea with. Is
that supposed to be healthy?
I mean, it just says Fit and Active. I just got it because it's a drink mix, and I used to be against drink mix because it's like, I just gotta do the work, put the flavor in, and whatever. But I guess this is a gateway to G Fuel. If you want to think about it, this is a gateway to G Fuel.
That's a lot of G Fuel, I can tell you that.
Yeah, so one of these packets makes 2 quarts. One of these makes 2 quarts. And a gallon is 4 quarts. So generally, I would take 2 of these to flavor a gallon, but I don't really like doing that. Also,
that's too much.
This is kind of bad. It doesn't taste much of iced tea. There's some lemon flavor. The tea is so off-putting. Let me drink that again.
What? Artificial?
Yeah, it just doesn't taste like tea to me. But I had other flavors.
No, I don't. Yeah.
This one, I took the wrapper off this. This looks weird, but this is a orange tangerine flavor. I can put that into I don't have a bottle with me, but one of those 500 milliliter water bottles. You just squeeze it and then it's flavor. That one's okay.
Damn, you have a lot. I have none.
I get a new flavor every week usually. Last week was or 2 weeks ago rather. I think 2 weeks ago was fruit punch, and then the week before that was raspberry lemonade. And
raspberry lemonade?
Yeah, I started off with packets about a quarter the size of this, maybe a sixth even. I started out with a quarter it's way smaller than this, because this flavors this. But the smaller ones, they're about this. I would approximate this tall, and about this wide, about half. So a quarter in general.
Like what are they called? Pixie sticks or something?
It's not that small. It's a little bit. I think maybe the overall volume is similar to a pixie sticks, but the dimensions of the package is different. It's thin.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's thin, like that. So this flavors that. This doesn't taste like iced tea with lemon, mostly lemon, but the tea is off-putting.
Yeah, I don't usually drink Arizona or that kind of stuff from supermarkets. I really don't like it. I like my tea like normal people. Not artificially flavored. Sorry to say, but...
Like matcha?
Yeah, I like matcha and green tea and jasmine tea, black tea, all that. Basically coming from leaves, not factories. Okay. There you go. That's just my take.
What else? I was gonna say something else. Green tea, matcha, iced tea with... Well, I was gonna say something. I forgot.
What? G Fuel?
No, not G Fuel. I forgot what I was gonna say.
No. I can't predict what you're saying.
How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
So I slept at 11 and woke up at 10.
Woke up at 10, so 11 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Pretty much. Now think about it.
At
Yeah.
this point, let's just grasp at hot topics. What hot topics are there? Any crazy
I don't
stuff?
know.
Anything that bothers you?
I would have to look up, honestly.
What's the last thing that bothered you?
What's the last thing that bothered me?
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't really answer that question.
You don't remember?
No, not really.
I can't either, actually.
My bank account. There you go.
Your bank account.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it low, or
No.
are you just concerned? Because I remember we had that little trip the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you spent how much?
$512
Yeah,
on a motherboard, a RAM, and a CPU.
Did you installed it already into your thing, right?
Yes, I did.
Did you do it on the night of or on Sunday?
On Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Day after. And let's say that I only put the RAM stick in that night, and I gain I think a 30 frame boost on Borderlands. 30 frame boost. Yeah, just putting new RAM sticks. And it wasn't even up to the rated speed, too, because the rated speed is 3,600. And I was only running 3,000 on it because my motherboard couldn't support the speed.
Huh. Okay.
But other than that, really good. Also, my CPU is Ryzen 5 5600X.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Ryzen 5s are a little bit too overkill now. I think about it, especially the new gens. Ryzen 7 overkill, but Ryzen 5 is the middle ground. To be honest with you, it's way quicker than my last one, the Ryzen 7 2700X. But
okay.
But if you want to know the specs or know the performance boost I got, if you're curious, Valorant, which is very CPU bound, I went from averaging 200 frames, right?
Yeah.
And right now I'm averaging 400 to 500 frames on that game. Warzone, I was averaging around 90 frames, right?
Yeah.
Before. And now I'm averaging about 140. And what else? Borderlands.
And you do these averaging at what settings?
Warzone on normal settings with ray tracing, and DLSS with quality. And Borderlands, as of right now, it's on high settings, but before the upgrade I put it all low. And it was struggling real hard because I would realize that my game was stuttering a lot on Borderlands 3, but other than that, yeah, really good upgrade. Don't need anything else.
Okay.
How about you?
My PC specs?
Yeah, your PC specs.
I mean, the only ones that I know are just I have
the graphics card.
Yeah, graphics card and CPU. I got a MSI GeForce 1050. And
not the TI, right?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
And then the Intel i7 8700.
8700?
Yeah.
So you're like 2 gens behind. All right.
I think
it's the 11th gen right now, right?
I guess so, with the 10.
3 gens behind. My bad.
Or something, but this is about I don't know how much. The last time I checked, the spreadsheet said 1,000 something, but
I've even calculated how much my PC costs, honestly. Yes, I did upgrade it recently.
What would you estimate?
I would estimate probably 2K right now.
2,000?
Including my old components. Actually, let me do the math right now.
Yeah. That's how much
so,
the Verge...
motherboard was $50 on the old one. CPU was $218. The case was $30. I didn't need to buy a GPU. What else was there? I'm missing something. Oh, power supply, which is another $50. Well, I bought a SSD for $43, which came out to $391 for my old build, because I didn't need to buy a GPU or a hard drive. I just only needed to buy a SSD. Plus peripherals. My old keyboard was $50. I didn't need to spend a mouse because I already had one. So I spent around $441 on my old build.
Okay.
And with my new components now, the RTX 2070, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, I'm forgetting about my monitor. My old monitor was $60. So that came out to 501 actually for my old build, which is not bad, right?
500 is pretty modest, from what I know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna calculate my current build without the old components, okay, and the old monitor I used to have. So it's 30 for the case, 144 for the motherboard. CPU was 299, and RAM stick was $69. Keyboard that I have right now is $60. Mouse that I have right now is $80 or $86. 85, I guess. And then monitor is $100. And then GPU, which is $350. Total comes out to 1,137. Hopefully I did my calculation right. Yeah, 1,137, including peripherals, keyboard. Yeah, peripherals, just in general. I don't know if I'm missing any other. Oh, I forgot about power supply. And then plus, what was it? My SSD. So 1,230 is my PC build.
Okay. Not bad. I think that's about what mine is. Maybe? I don't know. I have a spreadsheet somewhere in my pictures. But yeah.
Looking pretty sexy right now, not gonna lie. I forgot the case fans, but whatever. That's another $13.
Do you have a lot of RGB parts?
I guess the case is RGB. The motherboard weirdly is RGB, and the CPU fan, and then the case fan too. So I guess yeah, I do have a lot of RGBs, but I'm not a huge fan of RGB, as you can tell. My keyboard has no RGB. I don't turn it on, even though it has full color RGB. My mouse is the only thing that I have RGB. And it's literally a basic color white, because it matches it. Mostly black and white contrast.
I got that.
What else is that? I mean, you can tell my room has, I guess,
I mean, it looks
lighting
blue
on, I guess.
from my end.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it has a LED bar. I just bought it off of Walmart for like $11. And it works well, I guess. It hasn't died on me yet. I had it for a year, so why not? But how about you? You have a lot of RGBs?
I think, well, my keyboard, my mouse, it's red. I don't know the difference between a case fan and what other fan?
CPU?
Oh, okay, a CPU fan. I don't have lights on my CPU, but I have 3 case fans that are all red RGB, and I have 2 sticks of RAM, red. I think 8 gigabytes each.
Hopefully you put it in the right slot.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, they're spaced out
Okay, good.
from each other. Then, is there a reason why you have to space out your sticks of RAM?
Yeah, dual channel. So basically, I don't know. All I can say, it improves performance. Honestly, I don't know what basically explanation behind it, to be honest.
Okay.
But yeah,
And
or
then
I guess it combines those two modules together to work each other. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
I see. I got a little lights on my motherboard. It's just red. I think it's red by default. I don't know if I can change it. But
Mine's RGB.
I got red, and I even got the red phone case to match. I got red buttons on the sides, and then a graphite back. It just complements the whole thing.
Mine's a clear case.
Yeah, with the nice little Supreme UEG Hama, right?
Best sticker purchase ever.
Yeah.
Love it.
It looks like cotton candy on the back.
But the freaking case is basically yellow now.
Yellow.
But I was thinking of going case free, but I don't know.
Does that phone have rounded edges?
No, it's flat screen actually. Hence the reason why I got it. Flat screen.
This is nice.
But the back is round, I guess.
This thing has the same form factor as the iPhone 5 and iPhone 4 and 5.
Honestly, this phone is not as slippery as you think it might be. Even without the sticker. Like, it's really not slippery at all. I guess it's slipping a little bit, but
yeah, this has. But maybe if I put the case on, who knows?
I don't know. I like this phone a lot. Most of you probably definitely do not know what this phone is, but worth it. I've never had any problems with it. Never lagged on me. Never crashed on me. No apps have ever crashed on me on this phone.
And that thing has a 120 hertz refresh rate, you said?
Yeah, 120 hertz refresh rate. You guys definitely can't see it because this is like 20 frames, the webcam. But yeah, it's really responsive. Never had any problems with it. Except for the SOS button. I hate it so much.
The SOS? How do you activate SOS on your phone?
SOS, I think you hold the power button. Look at the... I hold it for 1 second and it already pops up. And the red is the SOS. I accidentally clicked it one time and it made a weird sound.
Oh, the whole...
But luckily...
Woof! Alarm joint?
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah. It was something like that, but...
Yeah.
I was lucky that there was no law enforcement.
Oh, good.
Basically on my door.
So the way you do it, since... So you hold the power button, or...
Yeah, hold it. And then a menu pops up for power off, SOS, and restart.
Do you have a virtual assistant for your phone, like Siri?
Yes, I do. I have Google Assistant. All I need to do is basically go into the corner, and it'll basically listen to me right now.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you know how it works with Apple?
Well,
with Apple, you have to hold down the power button.
I have no idea.
You have to hold down the power
For
button.
Siri?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then it pops up. And then if you want to activate SOS, you have to... what's it?
Triple click it?
There's the
I'm guessing?
I don't know if I want to do it, but I think if you press the power button 5 times, something pops up.
Yeah. I have that feature. It's either 3 times or 5 times. You can set it for a power button for SOS. No, I turned it off.
Oh, shoot.
You can turn it off on the settings.
Let's see that.
Oh, yeah. And also one thing, I can actually force 120 on any app. I can do it at 120 hertz constant, no matter what. So it's not one of those LTP displays that goes from 1 hertz to like 120, depending on the situation. And some apps don't support 120, which is very annoying. So I forced it. using Android Studio.
Android Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a difference between the OS Does Samsung have its own operating system?
Yeah, it does. This is more like stock Android, but you would not know what I'm talking about right now, stock Android. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But so far, this is really good phone. I love it.
What's
But
Samsung's OS called? Does it have a name?
One Touch? One Touch, right? One
Uh,
Touch OS? I don't remember, honestly.
Samsung? Or
Yeah.
I know Android, they do the little alphabet thing.
Oh, One UI. There you go. One UI.
I don't think I've ever heard that
One
before.
UI. One UI.
One UI. Apple is
You
iOS.
used to be Touch Biz or something like that.
And then Android is, well, Android. They got, what are they on right now? What's Android on?
I think Android 13. Sorry. Android 12.
Does it have a name? Usually when they had, like...
Ice cream, lollipop,
marshmallow.
marshmallow.
What are they? Do they still do that?
I don't know what this current thing is right now. Let me look at it. Snow cone.
S? Really?
Yeah, snow cone.
So, last time I checked was marshmallow, or maybe O? O was Oreo? I don't even know how they got licensing to that.
Yeah, Oreo. I don't know. I'm on Android 11 and let's see what it pops up.
So LMN, I don't know what N was. P, who knows? Q, R, question mark. And then S is snow cone. So I missed a few letters. This one is just straight up iOS.
No. This is like a Easter egg. So every Android has this. If you click a couple of times on the click a couple of times and it'll pop this up. Yeah, that was a very terrible example. But tap this a couple of times and it pops this Easter egg kind of thing.
What does that do?
I don't know. It just says I don't know. It just comes up with the emoji on the bottom and has like a cat emoji on the bottom.
Oh, that's awesome. It's
Weird,
cute.
but so far, the biggest benefit for this phone is it's super fast charging. They call it, I think, warp charge. 65.
Charge?
It's 65 watts. The charging 0 to 100 in 30 minutes.
That's pretty good. It uses USB-C, right?
USB-C. Yeah, USB-C to USB-C.
Okay.
Which is very interesting. I mean, USB-C is pretty quick.
It is,
So,
yes.
yeah.
I use my iPad uses USB-C fast charging too, and it goes
USB to USB, right? Not
Yeah.
USB to.
It's USB-C to USB-C,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what makes it fast.
and then what is it? I think I haven't measured. I've been using it for about 2.5 years. It's definitely faster than my previous iPad and faster than my iPhone 12. But I think it goes in 30 minutes. Maybe it goes up 40. 50 is generous. 40%. But it's an iPad.
That is slow. I mean, yeah.
But in 30 minutes, I'll take it. It goes to 100% in 1 to 2 hours from my
Oh
experience.
my god, that's lethargic.
But this, I don't know how long it would take for this to fully charge. Mostly because I haven't charged this in a while. So, I'm chilling with this.
This thing lasts for a while too, but it's not like before when I got it. But it still lasts for a good amount of time. I don't have to worry about charging this phone because of its superior charging speed. But yeah. And also my new headphones, the Oneplus Buds Pro.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
the
if you guys can see it,
Black
but
AirPods.
best purchase. Honestly. I love these things. They have noise cancellation. They have adaptive or ambient sound. Oh shoot!
What happened to your Galaxy Buds again?
I still have it. I just don't use it. Let me see it. Galaxy earbuds. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. This is it. I got this for free, pretty much.
With your S10,
Came-
right?
Yeah, came with my S10 for free.
What'd you do with your S10?
It's just laying around. Literally just laying all around. Nothing. No one has touched it.
How many phones have you gone through?
So my first phone was, what was it? I'm trying to think of my first phone. Oh, my first phone, I think it was a Samsung Galaxy S5. Second phone was a Xiaomi Mi 4, which you don't know what that is.
I know the company, but that specific phone I don't know.
Yeah. And then I think my third phone was the Samsung Galaxy S6. My fourth phone, I think, was, yeah, the Galaxy Note 8. The fifth phone was the Galaxy S10 Plus. And this is my sixth phone, which is the OnePlus 8T.
OnePlus 8T.
One of my favorite phones, to be honest. Just because of the OS and everything. OS is amazing, honestly. I can't. It's one of the best OS of any Android phones.
Did the Xiaomi use Android?
Xiaomi use Android, but they have their own interface. So each company has.
So confusing.
Each company can use Google's stock Android or make their own OS, like Samsung, basically. It's just different designs and yeah. But
That's weird. Huh.
It's quite confusing if you're not an Android person.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
But it's still based off of the Android platform,
yeah,
obviously.
Because I thought Android and Samsung were kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But because it just looked like it. I only distinguished it as kind of the same thing because they weren't iOS. That's the only distinguisher I've used. Anything that didn't look like Apple, I thought was the same. But
yeah,
I guess that's.
It's just a funny fact that some Apple people are flaming, I guess, Samsung, which is also ironic because Samsung is also the one that provides the screen and some of the internal components of the iPhone that you're using right now.
Do they really?
Yeah, they do.
What kind of components?
The screen. The OLED screen that you're using right now. I don't know if it has a 120 hertz screen, but...
this one doesn't, but my iPad does.
That's 60 hertz?
Yeah, this is 60 hertz. The iPhone 13 is 120 hertz.
I cannot live with the 60 hertz screen anymore.
I mean...
like, literally, everything is 120. And my monitor, my phone, my laptop's the only thing that's not 120. 60 hertz.
Yeah, for about 2.5 years... I mean, I've adapted to these two 144 hertz monitors. And finally, I have a console that supports the high refresh rate of the thing. I play Borderlands 3 at 120 hertz. And then I got the 120 hertz iPad, which has been out for 2.5 years. And only in this year's lineup of iPhones, they implement the higher refresh rate into the thing.
Yeah, Apple is kind of slow into integrating those kind of stuff, to be honest. Oh.
And then you got
they haven't even added quick charging yet. You guys still have that 15-watt charging, which is incredibly slow.
Also, the iPhone 13s don't have USB-C charging either.
What had the Type-C charging besides your iPad?
iPads. Yeah.
Is that the only thing? That
maybe
had Type-C?
Maybe the MacBooks. Let me do a quick check on Apple real quick. I'm just gonna look it up and look at it. Does the MacBook charge with Type C? I'm just curious. Okay, M1, cool. And I'm just USB. Oh, okay. The 13-inch uses USB 4, or it says the 13-inch uses USB 4, and the everything above that uses USB-C.
Interesting.
But yeah, I think it's the iPads. I'm not sure if the iPad Mini uses USB-C. I didn't actually check when we went to Best Buy the other day. Well, let me see. iPad Mini.
What did they call it? The ports? Lightning?
Yeah, before.
Right?
Yeah, this one, Lightning connector. And then, oh, I just got a quick glimpse of the iPad. Show me.
I gotta show you. But there's this one neat feature that OnePlus has, and it can basically remember your parking spot. Really convenient.
Your OnePlus can remember your parking spot?
Yeah, parking location service. You can take a picture of your parking spot or mark the location, and it has, I guess, counting stuff, which is pretty basic. I think every phone has that, including Apple. Although it's not that. This phone's great.
But yeah, most iPads use USB-C. The only one that doesn't, that's the new one. The current iPad model that doesn't use it is the iPad, just a regular iPad 9th generation. The budget iPad, rather. It's
budget iPad.
It starts at $329.
Yeah, that's actually really cheap. Surprisingly,
I think the one I have is either 800 or 900. But I've been using it every single day since I've had it. So I've had...
What do you do on it? You make content?
Everything on it. I watch YouTube. I play around in GarageBand, iMovie. I go on Google Docs often. These days, I play Genshin Impact because it's powerful enough to support it. What else? I got all my school stuff on there. Canvas, Microsoft Outlook. I haven't considered 365. I have Word on there, but I will choose Google Docs or Microsoft Word any day of the week, unless Microsoft does something cooler than Google. But Google Docs is faster, more intuitive, and no, that's really it for me.
Really?
Yeah. What else do I do on there? Messages, most of the functions of my phone.
Speaking of Canvas, look what I got on the final presentation group. Somehow a 40 out of 40.
You got a 40. I got a 39.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Wait. Am I looking at the right one? It says final group presentation, right?
Yeah, I checked.
Due October 21st at 7:59 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 40 out of 40. We did so bad. Apparently, Francesca said that we only did 3 minutes out of the 7-minute minimum for the presentation.
It's probably your visuals. Cause
maybe visuals or my reflection that helped it. Because I was being brutally honest in my reflection. But what were you saying?
No, I scored lower in the visuals category because apparently we had just a little
too
bit
much content.
Words, yeah, just the words.
Yeah, that's what I was worrying about with the groups that were presenting, because you guys had a crap ton of information that you guys were just reading off of. I was basically trying not to read off of it, but yeah, that didn't go that well. I don't know how we got 40 out of 40. What we did. As long as I get a good grade. I don't know what's your grade right now in FYE 114, whatever they call it, or engineering seminar.
It's 97.88.
Mine's a 98 something.
Well, I mean, you passed.
98.88. I mean, it's really not that important, that class. Did you learn anything? Because it was basically,
I mean, it was a...
common knowledge, to be honest with you, but...
Yeah, it was a life skills class, for the most
Yeah,
part.
life skill class, yeah. It was basically how to... benefits of time management and all that kind of stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I went into that class thinking there would be more...
engineering components, right?
And
Yeah,
a little
no,
bit more
not
of a
really.
seminar thing. But, I mean, you know.
I mean, the only close thing that we got to a seminar is those reflections that we did.
Yeah, and then those presentations too, but they're presentations. That's the only...
Yeah, they're presentations. I like how you were asking some questions to groups.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard because in my mind, I thought you were actually like trolling with those kids.
No, dude.
I thought you were gonna ask a question with our group, but you didn't. I don't think you. Oh no, you did, right? Dude,
what was your thing?
I think you did. Ours was resumes, do's and don'ts.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I was tired that morning, but everyone's presentations were pretty good, except for I feel bad for Walt, just because her partner was not audible. I mean, it's kind of understandable because she's not knowledgeable speaking English, but other than that, everyone's presentation was pretty good. To be honest, it was a lot of information. That's the only problem with the slides, but other than that, not bad.
Yeah. We just did 100 minutes.
Yeah. Honestly, this is not as good as the last one.
Yeah, I mean, we just looked through stuff. Maybe next time we'll just go into it. Let's just talk about some hot, maybe potentially unpopular, controversial things, and then go from there. Because then that would provide some longevity here.
I didn't know what to talk about electric cars, to be honest. I'm not really knowledgeable about electric cars.
Maybe we'll get some more people on here.
Yeah, maybe.
But,
if we... Actually, our next one should be anime, but... You know... They don't have this kind of setup, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean... we just need to talk to people.
Yeah, exactly. But they care about having good quality mics first, then do a podcast. But we'll see.
Okay.
100 minutes.
Alright, is that it? Reset?
Yeah.
Okay. YouTube land! Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! And...